G'day guys, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for watching. I want a big shout out to Linda. Linny, yay girl. She's lovely, and shout out to Starfire and his mum. And Chris and Jim. And a lot of you other awesome people out there. Chris, I forget what his new one's called now, the Chief. That's right, he's a nice bloke. And there's so many other people, Penwoodsman. You all are awesome guys, and I missed you all, and I miss making my videos, I know, right? And I want to thank you all for saying you miss me as well. That's awesome. And you know, we're all in this together, guys. And I felt a bit helpless when I saw all the news, and I'm like, I can't tell anybody, you know, I can't tell the people around me because they don't listen, right? You guys listen, okay? Which is awesome. Now, this is concerning. Now, I got this from Chris and Jim. Thanks, Chris and Jim, in our email. And I looked it up, and I thought, I better check this out. So, it's to do with the mark of the beast, really, as in the Bible, as you know, that no one can buy or sell anything without the mark, which is either the name of the beast or the number representing his name, right? Now, what's happened here, I looked it up, and it's gone here. Congress quietly pushing bill to require national biometric ID for all Americans. So they're called biometric IDs, okay? Now, you might say, huh? What the? Early this month, Representative Bob Goodlatte, what a name, Goodlatte, like a good latte, like a coffee, was introduced, HR 4760, right? Securing, and here it is, here, HR 60, Securing America's Future Act of 2018, a sweeping bill that entails everything from education and the workforce to homeland security to the military. And also, I read through a bit of it, and it requires also, mainly for immigrants, but it requires their DNA. On the 400 page of this tucked away of the bill, details of a new biometric national ID card, guys, that could soon be required for everybody in America. And not surprisingly, there's no coverage in the media. Well, duh. HR 4760 established a mandatory, guys, national ID system that requires all Americans to carry a government-approved ID containing biometric features. Without this card, according to the legislation, you will not be able to work in this country. What the? The legislation has drafted under auspices of providing legislation solutions for the current beneficiaries of the DACA program. However, Ron Paul points out this bill would give DACA recipients a 3-year renewable legal status while forcing a biometric national ID card on virtually everybody else. Oh, what the? I know, right? Naturally, this bill is wholeheartedly supported by the anti-immigration sector, of course, and has gained 70 sponsors already in only a few days, guys. You've got to get this word out. Tell you, as with most police state promoting legislation, fear of illegal immigration is being pushed to garner such support. However, Ron Paul points out the bill, I mean, I don't trust anybody, not even Ron Paul. The bill won't just target illegal, it targets everyone. I mean, you might be playing the devil's advocate, you know, and it will use your most private information to track you. Under the status national ID scheme, you'd be forced to carry around a national ID card tied to this massive database, chock full of biometric identifiers like fingerprints, retina scans, Paul noted. Without this ID, you won't be able to legally hold a job. What? Or likely even open a bank account or even board a plane. I heard that. I heard you need a passport to go interstate now in America. It's just coming in this year, guys. You have to have a passport. I know, right? Paul said there is a very good chance this bill will become law as the support of it seems overwhelming. He laid out the 3 factors that are detrimental to the freedom of all Americans. It allows the federal bureaucrats to include biometric identification information on the card, potentially even including fingerprints, retinal scans, scans of veins on the back of the hands, which could easily be used as a tracking device, or they might put a RFID chip in you to track that. Be required for all US workers, regardless of place of birth, making it illegal for anyone to hold a job in the United States who doesn't obtain an ID card. The ID card might not be in your hand, but it's got all your ID. It's the start of it, guys. It's the start of it. Next is the ID. They'll say, oh, people are losing their cards, something like that. And they'll say, oh, we'll have to chip them. We'll have to chip them. It's the only way. It's the only way. Look, we've got to do it. Right? Oh, because all these illegal aliens coming in. Require all employers to purchase an ID scanner. Oh, see, someone's got to. Now, I bet someone's making these now. I'm going to make some lots of money, guys, like the scanners in the airports. When that bloke made a lot of them and no one wanted them, and then this bloke hid something in his shoe, right? And that was all put up job, I reckon. And they sold a heap of scanners to the airports to verify the ID cards with the federal government. Every time any citizen applies for a job, the government would know, and you can bet it's only a matter of time ID scans will be required to make even routine purchases. The control freaks in the US government have been trying for years to pass a national ID card law, and it has been successful every time. This time, however, it appears that Republicans who used to be vocally opposed to such measures are now fully on board, likely because of the bill's anti-immigration language. Now, I'm not saying I like Ron Paul. Don't get me wrong. I won't read through that because, but using the momentum of Trump's tough talk on immigration and border security, the statistics believe the best way to finally enact the national ID card is that way, promoting their bill on Capitol Hill as a DACA fix, while they sell it to the GOP base as a border security measure. Of course, that's nothing more than a buzzword meant to trick Americans from all over the country into thinking Congress is going to seal our southern border, but it means different. Well, there's a petition here. I'll leave the link. You can sign that if you like. I don't know. I'm not into politics, but I just want to know the facts, And so here we go. I mean, there could be something wrong there, I'm not sure. But that's the HR 70. But it did say in here, I read somewhere down here, that it does require DNA. DNA. There it is, DNA testing. See? They said this is visa security, DNA testing. That's not right. DNA, they're going to get your DNA. That's a start. I think that's a start. So down here it's got biometrics in there as well. I'll show you. Biometrics. You can go right. I'll leave the link and you can go through it. But where does it say biannual? No, it was here somewhere. Border security. I think it's here. Hang on. I'll try and find it for you. It mentions